Hey, how you doing? This is Lee Gerstmann, and I'm outside in front of my building, just sort of kicking back, walking down the street, in order to do a review of an album which has the name Street in its title. This is a review of Steve Perry's album Street Talk, which I have to thank Connor Stratton for suggesting it to me. Now, when it comes to Steve Perry's solo work, I was not familiar with much of it outside of a couple of songs. I usually judged him from how he was in Journey. But what I found, oddly enough, is I like his solo work better. And so this is another case of I had never heard Street Talk, the whole album, and I'm kind of glad I did. So anyway, word on the street is we're gonna get into the songs, okay? The first song, Oh Sherry. His voice is great. He has a great groovy street voice. The song is a bit more commercial than my taste, but you can't deny it has passion. You can tell he's feeling what he's doing. I would have liked just a little bit more of a Bob Seger edge to it, but it's okay. The song is 5 on a scale of 10. The vocals are 10. And then the next song, I Believe. This song is almost the opposite of the last one for me. I like the groove on the verses. It's like 60s Motown soul combined with some Little Stevie and the Disciples of Soul. As I continue hearing it, I like the chorus more, even though at first I didn't. His voice didn't sound right at first, but then it got better. Overall, I can hang with it. It's okay. And then the next song, Go Away. This is a bit commercial like Oh Sherry, but I kind of like this. Ordinarily, I might not like this type of song, but I can get into it. And then Foolish Heart. This is great. It's weird for me to say it, but it reminds me of Bill Champlin from The Sons of Champlin. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. And then It's Only Love. This is very interesting. It sounds like the group Spider with Anton Fig as the drummer. I like this. The Caribbean drums add an interesting element. And then we get to She's Mine. This sounds like the group Pages with Richard Page, who was in Mr. Mister. This is an excellently done song. This is my other favorite on here. And then You Should Be Happy. This is a cool rocking dance tune. I'm digging this a lot. And then Running Alone. This one I'd say I'm not a fan of. A little too sappy for me. It sounds like it would be more of a Patty Austin tune. And then Captured by the Moment. This is interesting. It doesn't sound like him singing at first. It sounds like Holly Knight co-wrote it for Heart. It's not my favorite, but I can handle it. And then Strung Out. This is probably a bad Y&T outtake that Steve Perry found in the trash. They play it with energy, but it's not such a hot song. And then Harmony. How odd. He sounds like a woman. But aside from that, I do like the song. It's different and well written. And then Don't Tell Me Why You're Leaving. This sounds like a cool Sam and Dave song. I dig this. Another favorite. This song grooves. So I would say overall, thank you, Connor, for suggesting this album. I probably would have, maybe in 10 years, gone around to hear it, but I'm glad I did, and it's definitely a lot better than some of the stuff he's done in Journey, in my opinion. So anyway, that's been my review. I hope you enjoy it. Cheers.